The Backyard Gardening Project, Episode 10, Cool Season Tips. Brought to you by The Garden Father and Don's Garden Shop, located on East Platte Avenue in Colorado Springs, offering you soil mixes, mulches, rock, stone, statuary, fountains, and more. So come along for the journey. This is the Backyard Garden Project. We're going to take a step back from Mike, Colleen, and Troy's garden and take a look at our garden in our backyard to show you some cool season vegetable tips that have helped us throughout the years. Now here you can see our garden. We have plenty of season protection. You can see hail netting, and you can see some of our taller hoop tunnels where we'll grow our warm season crops. So let's take a look and see what tips have helped us get through this very cool spring. This first hoop tunnel has the hail netting on it, and this is for our lettuces, carrots, spinach, and that sort of thing. Now let's take a look at some spinach that has already started to sprout. We started it under the burlap that you've seen in other videos, and these little seedlings have now sprouted, so we should get a good early crop. We have a few radishes that have also started to poke their head above the soil, and they should be ready in about 20 days. Our carrots were planted under burlap about 14 days ago. Now let's take a peek and see what's going on. As you can see, they've started to sprout as well. We will now remove the burlap so that they can continue to grow, and we'll have to continue to monitor the moisture to make sure they stay moist. Our Catarina cabbage was started indoors and planted outside about 2 weeks ago under these jugs. Now let's remove a jug and see how they're doing. They look just fine, and the cold weather doesn't seem to have affected them at all. If you're like us, you probably eat a lot of lettuce. We like to get it started early, and under these warm season hoop tunnels, the lettuce that we started indoors and transplanted out about 2 weeks ago has been protected from the weather and is coming along nicely. Here's our Canada Red rhubarb that we think is one of the best rhubarbs that we can grow. There are two ways to plant onions, at least for us. These are planted close together, about 1 inch apart, and we'll harvest these early as small onions. But if we want them to bulb up and get to be large onions, we space them about 5 to 6 inches apart, as you can see here. We love garlic, and as Rachel Ray used to say, there are two kinds of people in this world: those that like garlic and those that are wrong. Well, we plant quite a few varieties, and they're doing just nicely. We planted these last October. Now let's check to see how our broccoli is doing. We started it indoors and then planted under these containers about 2 weeks ago. And yes, just like the cabbage, it is doing nicely. Now I've had some people say, what is the difference between a good gardener and a great gardener? And I tell them a great gardener replants when things don't come up, as you can see me doing right here. So when things don't grow the way you want, don't wait. Get new seeds in the spots that are bare, and you should be doing just fine. Well, that's it for now. Happy gardening!